everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for joining. Today I'm going to be recreating the I followed a blanks makeup tutorial, and today I actually chose to do Nicole Cutler. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she did just hit 100,000 subscribers, and honestly I've been following Nicole since she had about 20,000 subscribers, or 15 I think. But I've been watching her videos religiously, and I think she's just such an inspiration, and I can relate to her so much. She is a cruelty-free beauty blogger. She also has a shop called Bailey's Mission, and she started it because of her pit bull, Bailey, and it is the cutest website ever. So I'm actually going to link all of her stuff down below. You guys really need to go check her out if you don't know who she is. I love her so much, and I just relate to her so well. She was a college student, but she did just graduate school, and she's just a young entrepreneur, and I love her so much, and she's such an inspiration to me. So I really wanted to do this. I tried following a Nicole Cutler makeup tutorial. Alright, so without further ado, let's just get right on into the tutorial. So I'm gonna post her video like somewhere on the screen. I don't know how to do this quite yet. This is the first time I've ever edited a video like this. But I am going to be doing her liquid rose gold tutorial by with BH Cosmetics and the Carly Bybel palette.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a makeup tutorial for y'all, and I'm creating this liquid rose gold look. That is literally what I'm calling this, because that's exactly what it looks like, especially in the sunlight. It looks like someone has dropped liquid rose gold all over your eyelids. It's absolutely beautiful, and this look is so easy to do as well. It takes about 10 minutes, believe it or not. So today I'm going to walk you guys through how I got this entire look. I really love it, and I actually posted a photo of it on Instagram, and so many of you guys were asking for a tutorial, so here we are. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and get going, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe, and let's just go ahead and get going. Okay, so my eyelids are already primed and set and ready to go, so we're gonna start off with the Carly Bybel palette.
Okay, so I already did prime and set my eyelids because I did watch this video before I started this video. So I actually already pulled out pretty much everything that I'm going to use. So I did pull out the Carly Bybel BH Cosmetics palette. I haven't had much of a chance to use this palette. I did get it when I went to Montana in the summertime, so I'm super excited to actually start and play with this. Okay, so we're just gonna continue on.
But I'm gonna start off with this color right here. So I am taking this, and this is my transition shade, so I'm just dusting this right into the crease. This eye look is so easy, guys, and it really didn't take me that long to do either. Something super easy, super quick. You could probably use any palette that you have in your collection. Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette you could use, Tarte Clay Play palette, anything.
So she's taking this shade right here. So I'm going to take that and start fluffing that into my crease just like she is. So she does it very like messy. She's more of a messy, she does her stuff really messy and then she cleans it up after, and I really like her style. Her style is so grungy and it's just stunning.
Okay, so next I'm taking this color right here. It's like a orangey brown color, and just with that same exact brush, I'm just taking that and putting it in the crease as well. I'm just keeping it a little bit lower though, so I'm kind of concentrating the product in the crease and then a little bit onto the eyelid.
And next, okay, so she's taking this one right here and she's putting it lower than that first shade.
Okay, so then next I'm taking this color right here. It is like a Hershey bar chocolate color. It is like a neutral brown, not necessarily super warm or super cool tone, and I am taking my very old Sigma E45 brush. This is so old that a lot of the bristles have fallen off because I've had it for 5 years now, I think it is, and so it's really tapered, and so I love this when I'm doing some detail work in the crease. So basically all I'm going to do is just apply this right into the crease all the way from outer corner to about, I'm stopping like right before the inner corner. I'd say 3/4 of the crease, and it's so tapered that it fits right into my eye socket and my crease. So I'm just gonna build this up The thing about this look too is that you can make this as pigmented and dark and smoky as you want it to be. So I do build it up quite a bit because you guys know I do like my smoky eyes, and I really loved the first time I did this look. So I'm just copying exactly what I did that time around. So I'm going in a few times just to really build up the shadow and make it really nice and pigmented. You can just see the difference it makes between the two eyes.
So she does have like a more of a eyelid than I do, so she has more to work with, and her eye sockets actually look like they're more like in depth than mine are.
I'm gonna take the dark brown in the palette. This is actually a little bit more of a cooler toned brown, so I'm taking it on the same exact brush and I'm focusing this on the outer half of that crease. And I'm doing basically like the same exact steps, just going in windshield wiper motions and really working it into the crease, just to add even more depth and smokiness out here. So once I have that, I'm just going back in with that original blending brush and just blending right over everything just to make sure everything is nice and blended out. There aren't any harsh lines. So now I'm going back in with that same brush and that same darker brown color, and I'm just kind of building up the pigment a little bit more. And I'm also placing a little bit right here in the outer corner.
Okay, so now she takes that same brush that she took at first, and she's just going in and kind of just blending everything out.
Okay, so once you have that to your desired smokiness, next I'm going to take this bronze color right here. This is one of my favorite colors in the palette. It's super metallic, so I'm just taking a Sigma F70 concealer brush and I'm just packing this on right in the center of the eyelid. And I'm slightly dragging it towards the outer corner for a faded blend. This is the pure pigment of the eyeshadow. It's pretty metallic on its own. I mean, I think so. I'm also taking that all the way up to the crease. And I'm actually like putting it in the crease, but we're not doing a cut crease today because I wanted this look to be super simple and easy.
That is a really pretty color though. I really do like that color.
And then I'm taking these two colors. So this one is an eyeshadow and then this one is a highlighter. So I'm just taking this color and it's almost like I am doing a cut crease, but I'm just skipping like the concealer part because I just feel like it doesn't need to be like as clean and cut and precise as if I were to do like a half cut crease or something like that, because the glitter will really steal the show with this look. That, I mean, honestly, you could probably skip this step and just go straight in with the glitter depending on how much glitter like you want to use. If you're gonna use a lot, like, yeah, you could probably just skip it. I'm just taking a little bit more of that bronzier shade and just helping blend these two shadows together, and then I'm taking my finger.
These shadows are really like, they're super pigmented, but they're not as pigmented, I guess, as I wish they were. Like, I wish these shimmer shades were a little bit more wet in this palette, and I do really want to wet my brush, but like she said, we're gonna go in with that Stila glitter.
Okay, so then for the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna take this color and this color, highlight and eyeshadow. I'm just gonna apply this right to that inner corner.
Okay, so she's taking this pinky highlighter and that shadow mixed together and putting that on the inner corner. That is such a pretty inner corner though. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my brow too.
Okay, so you could totally leave it like this, very bronze, shimmery, a beautiful look within itself. But I am going to take it one step further, and I'm going to take probably like the star of the show, and the reason why so many of you guys liked it on Instagram, the Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the shade Kitten Karma. This is like a peachy golden rose gold shade. It looks stunning, absolutely stunning on the eyes. I actually went out this night just to run like a few errands, and every single place I got a compliment on my eyeshadow. And so this is just, it's incredible. These are truly like one of the best things on the market in the makeup industry. They killed it. So what I did is I just took it and applied it right towards the inner corner, and I just lightly stamped it on, and I just went all the way up to the crease. And then once I got out here, I did take it like right about there. I still want that bronzy color to show a little bit, so I just took my finger and just kind of stamped it. This is what I mean by the fact that, like, depending on how much glitter you use, you could totally skip the inner corner. It just kind of depends on how much or how little you use. Okay, so just to finish off the top lid, I'm going to go ahead and apply some of my Kokie Velvet Smooth eyeliner to my tight line. I hate doing that on camera, so I'm not going to do it. The Kokie Volume and Length Mascara, and then Not So Basic Bold Face Makeup Lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these off camera, and then I will be back.
That is such a pretty eyeshadow. Oh my god. So what she did is that she took a black liner and some lashes and mascara, and she did that off camera, so I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and honestly, lashes make this look a million times better.
Okay, so lash glue is still drying, but I'm just gonna keep this train going. We are gonna be taking the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer. I am not using any other primer other than this. I'm truly obsessed, and I've already bought 2 backups just in case I run out, because I'm just so obsessed with it. It's so good. Like, I haven't been reaching for any of my high-end primers. The only other primer I've been using, like, in conjunction with this sometimes is the Blur Stick by Milk, or my Catrice Blur Stick, but besides that, like, this is it.
Okay, I really hope this primer is amazing because it's my first time using it. And I didn't even buy it because of this video. I just bought it because Walmart is finally getting some good products in. So saw it and I bought it. So hopefully she says it's as good as it really is. I do have oily skin, so I don't know how I feel about this illuminating primer, but we're going to try it. I do love the Becca Backlit primer, so we'll see. Okay,
so for foundation, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I have been getting so many compliments on my skin recently, even like when I have pimples and acne and stuff like that, on how good my skin looks, and it's truly every time this foundation. I am so obsessed with it again, cannot put it down. Will not stop using it. I'm almost out of that one actually, so I'm gonna have to go get a backup from Ulta, but it's totally been this foundation. So thank you for all the compliments, but yeah, it's just this foundation doing magic on my skin.
Okay, foundation is done, so next step.
Okay, next I'm taking this Catrice Prime and Fine Contouring Duo Stick. This is in the shade Medium Skin, and this is definitely more of a warmer bronzer, so if you're someone that has fair skin, I would go with the light skin one. Okay, just taking my...
So I don't have that, but I do have the Wet n Wild Contour Mega Glow Makeup Stick in Oaks on You, so I'm just gonna use this because... So she did 1, 2, 3... and then she did 1.
A little sponge and blending all of this out. I've been really enjoying this contouring stick recently. I love how small it is and how thin, so it's just really easy to apply. Also taking this sponge and just kind of picking up all that foundation that's just kind of excess sitting on my skin. Okay, next I'm taking the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Concealer. Just applying some of this right underneath my under eye.
Okay, so she's taking the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Concealer, but I don't have that one, so I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way because I really need to use this concealer up because it's getting old.
Okay, next I'm taking this Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. I really like this. However, I have learned the hard way that you cannot apply a lot of this.
Okay, so I don't have that powder either, so I'm gonna try this for the very first time. This is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Powder Setting Cream, so it's kind of like the same setting powder cream. So I'm gonna try this because apparently it's like a dupe. So she's taking her beauty blender.
Or else it begins to completely separate your foundation and your concealer. You don't need a lot of product. The tiniest amount will do. I wouldn't say it's my favorite under eye setting powder ever. Like, I wouldn't take it there, but it's one that I've really been enjoying, and I've been using it every time I do my makeup. I haven't even touched my RCMA powder, which you guys know my love for that one. So, like it or not, this is the e.l.f. Liquid Highlighter.
Okay, so I don't have that highlighter either, but I'm going to take the Benefit High Beam.
finish, but the initial application, like right now, it feels like I'm applying grease to my skin. And you guys know I don't really like body oils, lotion, things like that. So it's hard for me to love it because it's just like this initial, like this part just makes me like cringe inside because it's so oily and so greasy. But once you set it and have it in place, it looks stunning. And then these, I love. These are the Take Home the Bronze bronzers from the Bomb Cosmetics. Obsessed with these. I have not stopped using them. I like Oscar for a contour and Tony for a bronze. They last just as long on the skin. They apply.
Okay, so I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette because it has one contour color and one bronze color in it. So this is just what I've been using lately, so I'm just going to use this.
Just like the Bahama Mama bronzer, I just really love everything about them. I have no complaints. They blend on top of my cream contour nicely. Like everything is just perfect about them. So then I'll just take Tony to like bronze up the skin. Okay, so then for blush, I'm taking this, let me take Rosé Champagne from Wet n Wild. Okay, so dipping back into the Carly Bybel palette, I'm gonna take this color right here to highlight my face with. I use this like right on top of that e.l.f. one to set it. And then to give me a little bit more glow. Okay, so for the bottom lash line, I kept it super simple. I went in with that dark brown color just on a little pencil brush. And I took that all the way from inner corner to outer corner up against the lash line. I do have some black on the waterline. I applied that when I did like my lashes and mascara and everything. You can use nude if you want to, but I like black. So then just to smoke out that brown, I'm taking the two orange colors, the transition and that orangey brown color, and I'm just gonna buff this all across the lower lash line, and I'm really not dragging it down all that much. I'm more so like blending out that brown than anything because I'm not really dragging it far down. I'm just kind of keeping it right there on the lower lash line.
She put mascara on her bottom lashes.
Okay, so then for lips, I'm taking this Urban Decay Naked Cream Vice Lipstick.
I'm going to take a Bite Multi-Stick in Blondie for my lips.
Holy moly, am I obsessed with these? Like, honestly.
Okay. I usually like to set my face, but that did turn out like really pretty though. Alright, so that is the makeup tutorial. I think I messed up on the bottom a little bit and just smoked it a little bit too much, but I'm really digging this look. That is me following a Nicole Cutler makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you really like this video, make sure you go down below and hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am going to try to post once a week. I have been so bad, but life's just been hectic, and I know it's no excuses, but know that I do love this, and I do want to continue to do some YouTube. I hope you guys have a great night or day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.